Today, we take a heritage walk across the old city area of Pune to try to understand what makes Pune the cultural capital of the state of Maharashtra.
Morning, so we're on the way to the old city area of Pune, and we booked a walking tour of one of the forts that is right in the middle of the city. Quite a historic place, so we're quite excited to go check out what's in store. And
We have been there before, but
but not with a
could
guy.
not explain anything, so then we decided to.
I did my best.
The first stop on our journey was Shaniwar Wada, a grand fort built in 1732. It has a fascinating history and was the seat of power for the Peshwas during the Maratha Empire. It was a stunning 13-story palace at its peak. Unfortunately, majority of it got completely destroyed by a devastating fire in the year 1828. The surviving structures are now maintained as a tourist site, and the inner areas destroyed by the fire have been converted to Mughal gardens.
That side, as I said, is mostly residential. So for example, that plaque there talks about the seat of the Chhatrapati. So if the Chhatrapati was ever here, he would be somewhere in that direction.
Are you going that way, no?
But few of the small states still remain, with the idea that they would stay autonomous but not fully. The British would still control a lot of the others. So which is why it's different. The heritage in Kolhapur is still princely, because even during colonial times, Kolhapur was still a state. So you will find universities established by the king at that time. The Nagar Khana. The Nagar Khana was a place where the nagadas or the drums will be kept.
Yes.
The drums drummed only on special occasions. Welcome, let's say, or something like that. Now the Nagar Khana has two views. One of what used to be Shaniwar Wada and what is Shaniwar Wada. 1,000 people and it's 5 entrances, 5 complexes, 3 courtyards, and the main structure that was 7 stories high. That gives you an idea. Today it's in the form of a Mughal garden. One of the derivatives of the word Pune is from the word Punya. There was a Punyeshwar Mandir here. It's a very old temple. A lot of people used to visit the Puneshwar Mandir. The Puneshwar temple is also what has led to Pune's name over here.
Okay, that's
So
an
Pune has been
interesting
known
fact.
Punaka Vishaya, Punya Vishaya, Punahuri. It's colloquially also called Punya Nagari sometimes. Poona and then Pune.
The second stop was the Kasba Ganpati temple, one of the most historic and perhaps the most important temple in Pune. The foundations for this temple were laid by the great Shivaji Maharaj himself, one of the greatest Indian kings, along with his mother Jijabai in the year 1893. This makes it one of the oldest temples in Pune and the surrounding areas, and it is still to date the most revered temple in the city. This here depicts the scene of little Shivaji along with his mother ploughing the land with a golden plough, a thrilling moment in the history of Pune. This was done to encourage the people of Pune, especially the farmers, and was followed by Shivaji ascending the throne and becoming the Maratha king. It is said that this was the beginning of Pune's prosperity.
Have some space for snacks?
After this, it was time to grab some local snacks, and our guide Dhruv took us to this little hidden gem where I really enjoyed different things, but I loved the butterscotch barfi. Joining.
This is very good.
Yeah. Spicy?
No? Not at the moment. The pasta is very good.
Isn't it really rich?
What is that? You said?
Butterscotch barfi.
Butterscotch.
What's the health?
Yeah.
Your health might improve, but what about your mood?
Yeah, I know.
This is amazing.
Let me get some more if you want. Get anything.
Amazing. I think you should get.
This mango barfi is different, and others where this is pure mango.
It just melts in your mouth.
It is a pure mango.
Oh.
Wow.
Alfonso, you know the Alfonso mango, na? It is made from Alfonso mangoes.
Okay.
Best mangoes in the world come from this place in Ratnagiri.
Ratnagiri. This is
And they
the
are
Alfonso.
Alfonso mangoes.
Alfonso mangoes,
What's
yeah.
the name?
this is a mango Ratnagiri Alfonso mango pulp. This is a mango juice in this, and this barfi is made from this juice
Wow.
and milk.
So good. I don't know which one I like.
Nice.
Now this is made in ghee, so you can actually taste it.
Sara.
You have to eat it like this only, because it is sweet over here and it is not sweet over this side.
So just to the middle, no?
Yeah. This product also you will not get anywhere in Pune.
Beautification, they also build these bus stops. Which I think are
After the snacks, we continued our walk along the old city. Soon we reached the Lal Mahal. This used to be the official residence of the great king Shivaji himself. The original structure was mainly destroyed over the years, and it has been reconstructed and today houses a small museum.
We were, however, headed to another famous monument that was right around the corner called the Nana Wada. This imposing 18th century mansion was the residence of Nana Fadnavis, a minister and statesman of the Maratha Empire during the Peshwa administration in Pune. He was said to be one of the most powerful men in the country at the time, so much so that James Grant Duff, the British historian, has stated that he was called the Maratha Machiavelli by his European colleagues.
This.
Next stop was the Bhausaheb Rangari Bhavan, another building of historic significance, especially during the time of the British rule. This was a 19th century house filled with secret trapdoors and hidden basements to house weapons. Bhausaheb Rangari was a very colourful personality of the time. He was a physician and freedom fighter. He, along with other associates, used this place to plan meetings and events to bring together and unite the people of India against the British rule. This place is also said to be where the initial plans for the Ganesh festival were laid out, and he played a significant part in building it up to what it is now.
Why all of this, if we have to ask the question again, right? Bhausaheb Rangari, along with his associates, his friends, Kasba and Poona, they had like a vision. They wanted to bring people together.
Okay.
Now the way they wanted to do this was, they were thinking of ways they could do that because the British did not allow assembly of a lot of people together.
Oh, is that the Queen's? Really? It's really, really cool. I love these guns. These are like...
And these are all the portraits of the people who were present here for the first meeting to turn this into a Ganesh Utsav.
Okay.
Now of them is also the Nushet Halwai.
Ah, yeah.
So the Nushet Halwai was advised by a sage to start his own Ganpati temple. But also here he also clearly was inspired by this movement as well, and so he was also present for the first meeting.
The Ganesh idol here is quite revealing and it's quite unique. It depicts Ganesha in an angry posture full of vengeance. Perhaps it was their way of showing the seeds of rebellion that were being sown against the British rule at the time. This idol was placed here by Bhausaheb Rangari himself in the year 1892 and it has not changed since then.
So it is believed that it was in front of this temple that Shivaji Maharaj and his mother, they flowed the land to the golden car. Here? He was somewhere around here.
This spot where you find the Jogeshwari Mandir is of great significance as this is said to be the exact spot where Shivaji Maharaj ploughed the land with a golden plough, the historic event we had told you about earlier. Just around the corner from here, we arrive at Appa Balwan Chowk, or in short called ABC by the people of Pune. Pune is also called the Oxford of the East, and this place is where most of its book supplies come from. It is a long street which is full of bookstores after bookstores, selling everything from academic textbooks, journals, novels, to every sort of book you can imagine at really cheap prices. After a bit more walking, we arrived at perhaps the most famous temple in Pune, the Dagdu Halwai Temple.
We did not go in this time, but we have a video coming soon of our recent visit.
We did take the time, however, to try the modak, one of the most famous snacks, at a place which is bang opposite the temple, and this is supposed to serve the best one. It was freshly prepared and warmed up to the perfect temperature. It was truly yummy. We then went on to Lakshmi Road, a busy market area well known for shopping. But even here, there is so much history all around you. This beautiful white building you see is the city's oldest public library, which dates back to the 19th century. This library has a collection of over 75,000 books and is another symbol of why Pune has always been known as the center of learning and knowledge. Next, we arrive at Tulsi Baug, another old busy area of the town known to be a shopping hub. But hidden along one of its narrow lanes is one of Pune's great hidden secrets, the Tulsi Baug Ram Mandir. As the name suggests, it's a temple dedicated to Lord Rama and was built in the 18th century by the then governor of Pune. The construction of the inner main sanctum was started in 1759 and was completed in 1762, while the outer wooden congregation hall was built later in 1885. When the temple was built, the intricately designed 74-foot tall spire was the tallest building in the city. It is truly a beautiful and sacred spot and has serene and peaceful vibes, which is surprising given that it is flanked by two of the busiest streets in the city.
You'll have to come back here, Sarah.
Finally, we arrive at our last stop in the tour, the Reay Market. This amazing marketplace is the biggest fresh vegetable market in the city and is a very prominent historical landmark. This was the end of our tour and we couldn't be more happier. I actually was so happy that we decided to take the tour. We learned so many new things about the city and Dhruv was truly amazing. Definitely if you are coming to Pune, you need to do this tour. We were so pleased that we did the tour because we could actually learn a lot of new things, visit places that normally you wouldn't, go. And it was a fantastic time. Another great thing is that the tour normally says that it's going to be 2 hours, 3 hours and a half, but with us, he actually was 4 hours. We love you, Dhruv!
Hey guys, so we've just finished the walking tour with our lovely guide here, Dhruv, and we have to say it was one of the best walking tours we've been on, and it's something we would highly recommend, and we would put a link in the description for you guys. So whenever you guys are in Pune, or if you all are from Pune, even then you can you can go onto that link and book a tour with him and you won't be disappointed. Me being from Pune and being born and brought up in Pune, I still had so many things that I learned today, so many little details and places that I never even saw before. So well worth it. And Dhruv, thank you for your time. And
Thank you so much.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
More than I could.
Thank you.